Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today is the finale of the Gottlieb Gold Strike. It's turned out to be a beautiful game. Look at it, we got a shine back on the playfield. You can actually see the reflection of the light in it. Let me turn the light off so we can get a better look. Look at that. You can see the shine now. Ooh, it turned beautiful. I did put a few LEDs in this. All the inserts underneath the playfield are all LED. The pop bumper are LEDs. The three lights that are behind the drop targets are LEDs. And those three lanes right there are LEDs. It is not that bright actually. Let me see if I can adjust my camera to see if we can get. Ooh, that's how it would look like if you use super bright LEDs. But I can't get my camera to adjust. But that's it's probably about as bright as the pop bumpers actually really look. It just, you know how cameras make it brighter than normal. It's same with the rollovers, they're probably about really that bright. But since it's on camera, it always makes LEDs look like crap. And a lot of times they do look like crap in games because people color them and stuff, but this looks really good in this game. I always like LEDs under the inserts. But anyways, let's go around. Went through and did everything in the head here. Got all the score reels are all rebuilt. All the relays have been cleaned and readjusted. The stepper has been rebuilt and adjusted and cleaned, and everything in this machine's got all new coil sleeves too. Jones plugs have been gone through and cleaned. I had to fix several light sockets in this game. I had to replace, I think, 2 or 3, and then solder up, I think 2 of them. Maybe more. No, maybe like 20 of them, now that I'm thinking of it. So let's get this machine opened up. Ball over there. Now you can see the LED is a little bit better. I went through and cleaned the whole relay board. That stepper was horrifically dirty. It had like grease all over it. Cleaned that. All these relays, gone through them all, readjusted them, cleaned them. Completely rebuilt the chime box. You know how everybody loves the Gottlieb chimes. All the fuses, I cleaned off all the fuses. I actually replaced a couple. Because when I cleaned them, they were loose from the glass. And then I had a problem with some of the playfield lights. Some of them were burnt out. And when I put new bulbs in them, they blew out the fuse for the playfield. So then I had to go through every socket and find out all the bad ones, and then I ended up replacing, I think it was 2 or 3, 2 for sure I know I replaced, but I had to solder a lot of them back together. Every one of these lights have all been completely resoldered, so they don't spin anymore in the base like, you know, they do. You know, you can spin a light bulb and get it to work again. Those, and then these, you're just, every single one of them was just horrifically loose. So I soldered them all together. All the drop targets I completely took out, and took the drop target assembly completely out and re-cleaned them because somebody had sprayed some type of grease on them, and all the white was like black. So I had to take them apart, clean them. The coils, all new sleeves. I rebuilt all 4 flippers. Those have all been rebuilt. what else? Like I said, every relay, the pop bumper has been all rebuilt. I had to fix a couple pop bumper switches. I had to fix a rollover switch. I had to fix a target switch. They were just like all intermittent hits. Brand new flipper buttons, if we can focus on them. Both brand new. Both of them, the contacts are completely wore flat. So I believe those were the original flipper switches. But otherwise, yeah, it turned out real good. It turned out real beautiful. So let's close this thing up and get some games going. Alright, we got the lights off, and let's get the final game plays in. Oh yeah, it's going to be awfully loud because we have no glass on it. I didn't want all the glare on the playfield. Ooh, got a spin on that one. Oh, I suck. Oh man, I suck. Okay, object of this game is to knock all drop targets down. When you knock them down, you will get the wow in the center of the playfield lit up, and then you get free balls. Or at 60,000 points you get a free ball, 80,000 points, and then 130, and then every 130 after that you get a free ball. The lights on a playfield, let me start this up once. The lights in front of the targets, all the drop targets change with this. So, and every time you hit that, you get 5,000 points when it's lit. And if it's not lit, you get 500 points. Okay, and you were seeing an extra 10-point score there because I pushed it in too hard and I was getting the light behind it. Now if you get A, B, and C lit up, all the out lanes and in lanes will have will be 1,000 points. The three way up on the top over here, those will give you 5,000 points each, so which is pretty cool. And then the pop bumpers are 1,000 points when lit, but they are always lit, so I don't know why Gottlieb put 1,000 points when lit. Maybe the caps were replaced, I don't know, but they're always lit, so it doesn't make sense to me to be 1,000 points when lit when they're always lit. And I went through this whole game and they stay on. They only turn off during the score reel cycle. So let's start this thing over since I played around with it and hit buttons. Right down the middle. Let's swing it over there to get the game. is a little ghosting with the lights, I should say. Not bad. I did not use non-ghosting bulbs, so that's why you get a little flicker. I didn't think the flicker was really that bad to warrant spending more money to put non-ghosting bulbs in here when they all turn on and off anytime you do a massive point anyways, so I didn't see what the big deal was. Normally if they didn't turn on and off all the time, I would have put regular non-ghosting. But you can see how every time I goes through a function, all that stuff shuts down and then turns back on. So the little bit of flickering you do get, it isn't bad. Let's see if we can get a free ball. One more. Now we got the wow lit up, and you can see we're at 3 balls. So when I hit this drop target here that's lit here, there you go, you got a ball. So every time you hit a drop target that's got a light on it, you get a free ball. And if I get 5,000 more points, right now when I hit another 1,000, I get another free ball. So that's how that works. Let's put that back up there. Now that I drain the ball, you see the wow is gone. So I guess we should start this thing over and just get a straight game where I'm not cheating or I'm not explaining anything. So I hope you all got that the explanation done on that. If not, comment on it and I'll try to explain in my comments. But let me get this camera off real quick so I can't see the rollovers. I mean lanes. Right there, there's 3 lanes there that I was talking about. When you get A, B, and C, I'll do C now. And I didn't push it down all the way, I barely touched it. You'll get those light up. So the first one is A, middle one is B, and the last one is C. So let's restart this and get a real uncheating game in it. So bad when that does that with the glass off. Three balls left. Why did I hit it so hard? I got free ball and 64,000 now. B. I got A, B, and C. Should have hit it. No. Let's see if I can just pop it a little bit. Nope. I want to get in those top lanes up there and get it 5,000. We're on ball 2. Why did I do that again? Almost. There we go. There we go. One more. One thing I say about this game, it does not like 5 degrees of tilt. There we go. And I drained it right away and lost it. Nice. But I got 100,000. You can see the little 100,000 light. Right there. Boop, right there. I did get 100,000. I got 100,000, 640. And as soon as I got my wow, I lost it. Please, that reminds me of mini pool. So anyways, that is the finale of Gottlieb's Gold Strike. Pretty cool game. I gotta hook myself up with one of these. I really like this playfield layout. And what is it, like 5, 6, or 7 games like this Gottlieb made with this playfield layout? It's a pretty badass game. I really like it. It's fun. It's challenging. But like I said, this game does not like 5 degrees of tilt. It was just so dead. It was hard to get the ball up on top, you know, fast. So I dropped it down to 4 degrees. I might drop it down to 3 degrees again, and see how much of it works on a playfield like that. Because I think 5 degrees was just killing this game. It was so dead and boring. You could get the ball up there, but you had to get it just right to knock down the targets. And once I dropped it down to 4 degrees, it was just popping down real easy. But I want to see how 3 degrees does on it and see how good that works. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and there will be more to come on the channel. I still got preview to rebuild, my Grand Prix to rebuild. I want to go through my golf stream because I don't like some of the way it reacts on the game. It works perfectly, but it's just like the score reels are just buggy. What is it? I got Spanish Eyes. I got a Travel Time. I still got my Twinkie to finish. I got my Hurricane that I got a full LED kit for it. It's not really a kit. It's just bulbs I had bought. They're warm white I bought for the Hurricane, and I bought all new Titan clear rubbers for it. It's just because that game is pretty dark, so I'd like to get light out into it, but not overpowering. So I think the clear rubber kit will pop out the light in it decent. And then I got a new ramp for it and other things to put on it. So yeah, but that's it for Gold Strike. You won't be seeing this one again. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Check us out at Mark's Basement Arcade on Facebook. In the bottom of the description of this video, there's a link for Amazon affiliate. Click on it, search, buy whatever you want. It doesn't cost you a penny. You don't get charged more. You don't get charged any less. It's just Amazon's way of thanking me for sending you to buy stuff from them, and I get a very small little tiny percentage of what you buy. And I don't know who buys anything or what. It just tells me I made 40 cents or 30 cents or 10 cents or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I'd appreciate it if you like the videos and you shop on Amazon. Just click on any one of my videos and click on that and do your shopping. It helps the page with cameras and batteries, and that's about it. All right, thank you. Later.